Okay guys, welcome back to the class. This is lesson 13, and so far we've been able to create about 3 wonderful websites for our practice. Now, in the last lesson I said we'll be talking about SEO. Now, what is SEO? Now let's go to Google and search SEO. Okay, what do we mean? Now, SEO simply means search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. We have created websites, but if anyone searches on the net, even though they enter that, take for instance, we have these 3 websites so far. We have Kmart, we have Uncle we have WordPress tutorial. Now let's assume, okay, let's say this one is a portfolio and the name is Uncle B. Okay, now if I go back to this place and let's say I search for Uncle B here and I hit enter, you will discover that you can see what we are seeing here. This is my business on Google search. So let's go down. Okay, this is my business. Now let's go down. You will see that here Uncle B, a debut studio, whatever, we cannot see anything that has to do with that website that we just built here, this portfolio, whatever. We cannot see anything, no matter how we search, except we want to sleep here, keep searching until like the 200 page. Okay, this is my business on Facebook. Okay, so but what I'm saying is the search engine will not see anything that is related to that website, and if at all it's going to pick it after some time, we're going to be very backward, maybe on like page 200, because there are lots of people that are that are bidding for this keyword, each of these keyword that people search online. So also, no matter what business you do, it's always advisable, no matter what business you do, what I want to say is the keyword, the name of your company, what you sell, the business you do, others are doing it and they are competing for the same keyword. It's now left for you to make your business or your website to look attractive to search engine so that they can come up and pick your website. So that is what we call search engine optimization. And when it comes to search engine optimization in okay, so if I look for this one is WordPress tutorial. If you come here and search for WordPress tutorial, you won't find that website there. You see a lot of other people's work, those who have created things that that are related to that. Those are the people you'll be seeing. But if you want this to come up and show and become relevant, then we need to work on the SEO. Now, to do SEO in WordPress, there are different types of plugins that will enable you to do that. Some of them include the one we call Rank Math. We have Rank Math. We have we have examples. Let's see examples here. WordPress SEO plugins. So we have so many of them. So if you look down here, we will have things like all-in-one SEO. We have Yoast, we have Rank Math, we have all-in-one, and several others like that. But for me, I prefer Rank Math. Not that it's better than Yoast, because when it comes to WordPress, these two compete for the top space, Yoast and Rank Math. So, but for me, I prefer Rank Math. So we're going to use Rank Math, and I'm going to show you how to put things in order. So we're going to log into one of our websites here. Let's say we use this one here. Let's log in to this one and now work on the SEO of this website. Okay, so let me close this. Okay, so here we are at the dashboard. Now to start our SEO, the first thing we need to do is go to our plugins and then say add new. Go to our plugins, then say add new, and we are going to search for plugin here called Rank Math. So like this. Okay, so we can see Rank Math SEO, and it says what is the best WordPress SEO plugin, whatever. It has over 2 million active installations. So you can see all-in-one that I talked about is has over 3 million as well. Then we have Yoast, which is not shown here. Okay, so let's just install our Rank Math jejely and move on. Okay, so we install this on our website and we activate. Okay, now once this is activated, it will automatically launch the process of setting up your website. So you can connect an account by clicking here. It will ask you to create an account with Rank Math. So you can go ahead and create that account, but for me, I will just skip it, though I have an account. So we can decide to connect. So you can connect with any of this one. So if I try to connect with WordPress, or I use email and password. Wow. Okay, so if I want to log into my WordPress, I may have to use this. Then I'll put, I hope I still remember that password. That is why I would have loved to skip it. Okay, so I can't remember it. Okay, let me try once again. Okay, so let's move backward. Okay, so use email and password. So I think wrong username or email. Okay, yeah, there is an error here. So you can see that So we just have to click here like this and say okay, activate now. Okay, so all you need to do is create an account, but you can skip it though. But actually registering for it will give you some other advantages, like it will enable you to use their AI function, at least get some credit to use their AI function for free. So that is just the essence. So pick advanced here and say start wizard. Okay, so now you need to tell us what kind of website your website is. Most of you, since you are businessmen, it's going to be a small business. It can be small business site or personal portfolio, and it could be a personal blog. So for this now, I can say it's a personal blog, since I'll just be listing if I'm to use that, is a place just for you to people to learn. So I can come here and put in the website name, which is what the website name is WordPress tutorial. So WordPress tutorial, then website alternative name is the same. Personal organization name is WordPress tutorial. So your name or company name intended to feature in Google's knowledge panel. So then you can see our logo is automatically brought in here. Then default social icon, if you want a social icon to be shared when people share your post on social media, so you can upload that. So if I click on this, it takes me to media library. I can bring in something else. So maybe for this we can just take something like this. Okay, so we can have something like this as, and then I'll say save and continue. Then it said connect Google services. So it may want you to connect services like domain ownership and the rest. So let's say connect services. Okay, so let me click on this. Although that would be for things like you want to do okay, what else do I want it to do? Nothing more. Just go ahead and continue. Okay, so it's asking me, it's telling me that okay, search console is not connected. So note ready to switch to Google Analytics. So all these things they are just notice of I already have this Google AdSense account. So if you don't have, you may have to create, I mean Google Analytics account. If you don't have, you need to create. So this basically, I just think for now you can go ahead and skip this step of connecting to Google services. So because it doesn't really affect what you are doing here. It doesn't affect what you are doing here. Now let's look at our sitemap. What we call sitemap is a code that Google keeps, that Google uses to understand what your site is all about. So here you say sitemaps is mapped. So then include what? Images, uh, public post types, posts, landing pages, and pages. Then taxonomies, categories. So if you look at this place, if you are running things like WooCommerce and the rest, you may want to add things like product and other things in this place. So but automatically it will pick the best options for you, options like the post and other things, so that you will need to show to the public. So go ahead, just leave all these settings with the default and click next. Okay, so these are things that should not be indexed, so just go ahead and save and continue, and it says you are ready. Okay, so this is done, and once you are done with this, all you need to do is return to dashboard. Now you have done those ones. The next thing you want to do is now to optimize your pages. Those ones you need to do them one after the other. Take for instance your home page. Let's visit this page here. Visit this site on another this thing. And what we have here is all talking about a website where people can learn WordPress and all of that. So we said WordPress tutorial, learn how to design WordPress website for free and all of that. So these are the things we have here. So we need to now put all those things in that place to ensure that when people search for things related to that, our website comes up. So like this page for instance, now we can click here to edit this page. When we click here to edit this page, so we go to edit any of the pages, but basically let's start with the home page. So I'm just going to use it as an example to show you how to ensure that this website is optimized for search engine. Now, if you look at this place for rank math, so SEO score here we have 16. SEO score we have 16 on this particular page, which is the home page. So, and we should have a grade score at least 70 upward. So if you click here, we will see that this is how our website will look like. It will say on one, and you can see it's picking something from that screen. So okay, let's visit the page again. So it's bearing on one, and okay, so now it's bearing on one. Then apart from that, we can see that Lauren Ibsen, so he's picking something maybe from here. Are you getting it now? So now what do we do? Take for instance, we can bring in this one, copy this, copy it, and then come to this place, and we can come to display where it asks us for focus keyword. We can say the focus keyword we are focusing is what? WordPress tutorial. When anybody searches for WordPress tutorial, so that is when we want to come up. So we can put our focus key phrase here and say WordPress tutorial. WordPress tutorial. Okay, so when we put that there, now you see that it's red. Why? Because it doesn't really come up on that page. You can see focus keyword does not appear in the SEO title, that is the title of the page. Now we go back and click on this place, edit snippets, and where it says the title, you can see the title here. So WordPress tutorial, what is going to be the title of this page? So we can say this place is saying title, site name, and the rest. So we can come here and remove this, for instance, and say WordPress tutorial. You can see the changes. So WordPress tutorial. Okay, it's still coming up. The system is hanging. Wow. Okay, wait for it. All right, so this is not responding. I think I'll just have to exit this page and maybe reload it, and let's see what is wrong there. Okay, so we reload the page. All right, so let's continue. We hit this place and we put in our focus keyword, which is a WordPress tutorial. And once we've done that, then we click here to edit the snippet. I said we should take this one away. You can see it's showing on one, then this image. Then we say WordPress tutorial. Okay, so this is going to be WordPress tutorial, then the site name, which is what? WordPress tutorial. So the site name is also WordPress tutorial, so we may not even need it. You can just go ahead and remove this. So WordPress tutorial, then we can say maybe we can add site description. So here we can click here to add something. Click here and then we can say this is site title, this is site description. So learn WordPress for free can come in the front. You understand? So we can put it like this, and then so we can click here instead of this thing that I just picked automatically. Then we can say the best platform. So then we paste in that thing. So we can say the best platform to learn how to design WordPress website for free. You understand? So or we can say best WordPress tutorials. So you can see that this thing has increased to 75, but we can still do better. You can say the best platform to learn how to design WordPress website for free. Okay, so okay, what if we add this place? We can bring it down and say uh looking for free WordPress tutorial okay, tutorials. Okay, we can put a question mark there. Then okay, so we can put that. We can now say we can now put this. Let me bring this back. This is the best. Okay, so I can say I can put this like this. This is then the best. So okay, looking for free WordPress tutorials. This is the best platform to learn how to design WordPress websites for free. So you can see that now. So we can close this and we have this now. Now if you look down here, you see that everything is all good. It says you are using focus keyword in SEO title, focus keyword used inside SEO meta description, focus keyword appears in the first 10% of the content that is on the website itself. This place here, you can see this WordPress tutorial. Those things appear in the content. So learn how to design any kind of website. Okay, so you can even go and change this one to learn how to design and WordPress website for free, so something like that. Then that one should also be here. Those things, those information should also appear here in this place. So then one more, there are other error that we need to fix. Then it says keyword density is 0.9. Well, you can leave that one. The reason is that the reason why I said you should leave it is that there is no much word. But if you can do a better job, as this is just a sample, maybe under these places, all these headings, you can put more details that contains that focus keyword, those words, it will increase. So the density will increase from here, but at the same time, it should not be too much. I think 1% is around 0.7% to around 1% is the best. Then he said we couldn't find any internal link. You understand? There's no any internal link in your content. Then they say use content AI. So the only thing here now, I think, is this link that is not there. So if we go ahead and update this here, the link, maybe you can do that. Let's take a look. It says no link. I thought there's a place here. Where is this one going to? Is it not leading to our website? Okay, we didn't put any link here. It's taking us to an external link, which is our YouTube. Okay, so what is happening with my browser? So this one is taking us outside to an external link. So maybe there should be another link somewhere else, at least on this website, that links to internal pages. So that is what it's saying. So if you have that, it makes it even better. So apart from that, what about images? Is images not one of the errors we're having? Okay, so you can see content is 204 words long. It is not too good, but this is just a sample. So if you have much details, all these things will help to boost this and help you to get a green mark here. So although the green mark is not the major priority, all that matter, don't try to get green mark and then put something that is not correct, that does not correspond to your website. So that is how to work on this. Then images too, the images you are using on your website should also have this focus keyword. You understand? So maybe let's say these images here, by the time you are working on them, I mentioned something earlier. I said for SEO purpose, when we are uploading all these images. So when you are uploading all these images, you should ensure that the alternative keyword, the alternative word where it asks for alternate keyword, you should put something that you are trying to rank for in this place. So this is how you do for each of your pages, especially those pages that you expect to show up in a search engine. So okay, this one is taking us to YouTube. Okay, so this one leads to YouTube. So we can add more link by going back to edit this thing, and let's say maybe on this page here, there should be a place where we say okay, maybe what if we say like a place where we say contact us or something like that. So it all depends on you. Now what I think now, here you have this orange color. The only thing that is left for me here, I think, is just you putting image and ensuring that there is much content on the website. That's all. Then this one, this internal link, put the internal link if I put this now, I believe this should be up to 80 and we should get something great. Let's just try that quickly. Edit with Elementor. I just want us to put a kind of link. Let's put internal link and see how this increases to 80 something, just for us to get a green this thing here. So these are just the errors that we have. Okay, so this one I will not work on this. You have to work on your content. Make sure you have lengthy content on the home screen that talks more about your business, and you use that focus keyword at least like 5 times, 6 times in the entire content. That is just what this one is talking about. Then this internal link is what I'm trying to fix now. Then for this one, forget about it, or you can decide to use AI content, but what it may suggest for you may not be what you want, because definitely you are a businessman, you have your own things you are selling, you have your own basic focus, so you wouldn't want, except you are a blogger that is following this course. So for bloggers that are following this course, this one is useful. You'll be able to get AI suggested title, you understand, to optimize whatever you are posting. Okay, so now let's go with this. Meanwhile, while this is opening, let me use this one to go back to the home page. Okay, so let's take a look at this. All right, this one is still loading up. So I want us to look for a page here. I want us to look for a page when this one loads, so that I'll copy the link to one of the pages. So I'll copy the link to one other pages. So let's say for this one, go to view, right click and say copy link address. So copy link address. So when this one loads, then we can now look for a suitable place here to put to put a link. So maybe like this place now, I was saying maybe we can use that focus keyword here. Say learn how to design any kind of WordPress website. Okay, let me see, how did we use it in that place? Here we say let's see what I wrote here. So learn how to design WordPress website for free. Okay, so something like this can be copied. Okay, and I already have something on my clipboard, but no problem. I'm going to change it. So I'm going to change it. Okay, so I'll copy that. We can come to this place. I can just use it to replace this, just to ensure that those words I put there appear. So let me just bring it here, put it here. Learn how to design WordPress websites for free. So I can put that here. Then school website. So in this area here now, maybe I can just come back to. So if you are here, you need to go back, click here. I think I've mentioned this in previous lessons. So we can bring in a button here, maybe under each of this text, like let's just say after you say school website, this and this and this and this, and then you put a button under, say start now, or maybe or read more, you understand, under each of this. So I can go ahead and say now this home page here. So because I don't have a page, so this one should have pages. I'm just trying to give us example of how these things are done. So right click here and say copy link and address, and then bring it here where it says the link here. We just put that, paste here, and then let's say this color, of course you know how to change that. Let's go to style and then change the background color from that to a one that resonates with what we have been using in other places, like that. So we can decide that we don't want We can even say we don't want this background self. You might say it should be transparent. So we can just decide that, okay, come here, and we can just say it should be transparent. So then we put border. Now border type, we say solid or dotted or dashed, whichever one. Let's say dashed, and then we can increase the border width and say put something like this. So okay, so let me say double. So what is the color of the, okay, it's not showing because the color is not given. So we can have something like this, let's, or maybe red. So we can bring this up, so we can have it like that around it. Then maybe let's say the color of the text color itself, it is having no color, so we can give it that other color that we wanted to use. So maybe we have something like this. Okay, so now it says click here. We can change that text by going back to the content, and then we can say maybe read more or learn more, whichever one. So let's say learn more. Okay, so like this. So I just want us to bring in a link, so maybe we'll put that under this. So if we are going to put it under the three of them, we can just come here, right click, and copy, and then come here and paste. Come to this place and say paste style. Paste style. What is wrong with you? Let me undo. I'll just Ctrl Z. I'll copy. I'm copying this button. I'm copying, say copy, and then I'll come down here, and I'm pasting style. So it's pasting it on this. Okay, so let me undo, and let me just say paste. Bring the button here. Okay, so then bring it to this place too, and just go ahead and paste, so that we have three of it. So under each one, then the links are going to be different, but this is just a sample, just for us to see how what changes will happen in that place. So we have it like this. We update, and if we go back to this place now and we refresh this, so if we refresh this, we should have that one updated. The link, internal link that is not found there, should have been taken out, so that should be fixed, and we should have, so you can see that now we now have 84. So you can see that now, so that one is out of it. So what else do we have there? Click on it. What else do we have? So we can see we have a green. So it's just like that. You are able to put in the things that are needed, and you can get 100, and but like I said earlier, the 100 is not what matters. Even if you have 70, 60, but you are putting the right thing that search engine will see, and they will love your they will want to show your post or your pages to the people that are searching. So you must make sure you do those things. So like for the pictures too, I said we can do SEO on it. So if you look at this place now, so let's go to where I pick these pictures. So you can see this place where it said alternate text. So you can come here. When you say alternate text, you can say WordPress tutorial. So that is the focus keyword. So you can put it like that, and update it there. So then do the same thing maybe for every other ones, and let's say we do the same for this, and we put WordPress tutorial here. Okay, so like that. So now what happen, what this one does, this alternate text that we are talking about here, so maybe this other one, now I can go back, go to this place, and that other one, and say learn, okay, maybe let's say learn WordPress. So like that. So we can, what we are doing here, why we are doing this is that this name, that alternate text that we just put, when your website is loading slow, or maybe the person's network is not good, that sometimes like that, you will not see the pictures yet, you just see the name of the picture. So is that alternate text that will be displayed. So search engines usually pick this name, this alternate text. That is why it's important, and that's why, so it's always good for SEO. So when you put it like that, if you update, it has value in the site of SEO, in the site of search, the robots that the search engines uses. So they have a way of looking at it with merit. So if we update this, I think it should also have that thing we just did now, should also add some things, some percentage to our page. So you do this for all, if it's a business website, your normal company website, you do it for your contact us, do it for your home page, do it for your about us, and which other one? I think those are the basic pages for any good website. So that is it on SEO. This is how you can make your website to rank on on search engines and become relevant. One more thing you can do is that is what we saw earlier. You see that when we search earlier for Uncle B, we search for Uncle B or maybe Uncle B Global, you discover that my business came up. So you can actually list your business on Google My Business. You can list your business on Google My Business to ensure that you do what, you get more free traffic. This one is free traffic. This one now you are not paying for it. Google dashes you this. And the fact is that when people search, businesses on Google are even up. They come as number one, even before those people that are paying for advertising. It comes, at the top before those that are even paying for advertising. So it will come at the top like this. So like that. So you understand? So it's another way of getting, and then if you are able to get some people to do what, to just to give you some reviews, some good reviews, it looks good in the site of Google, and they show your business. So you can see my business website, it's coming up here. You can see Facebook. This is my Facebook. This the Facebook for this business, and this is for this. So these are what we are talking about. You can see contact us. You can see that even our contact us is showing up here. All these things, these are the, and when you see about, you can see we are in leading. So those are the things I put up there that makes all these things. You can see my phone number, the support email, and the rest of those. So if you do this is how you do it for all the pages like I just mentioned. So just do it the same way we did the home page here, and make sure you get something nice. And I tell you, in few days, by the time you search again or someone else's search, you should come up, you should start coming up on Google, except if it's a keyword that it has very high competition, so it may take time. It's not something that happens in a day. So don't just finish it and start searching and start refreshing and refreshing and expect your business to just come up. The one that will make it to come up as early as possible is if you can list it on Google My Business. Okay, so one more thing we can do from here to still better our SEO, apart from our listing on Google My Business, is to put our sitemap on Google. That will enable us to monitor how our site is growing. So if you want to do that, go to Google and just say search console, Google search console, search for Google search console. So like this, and hit enter. So if you go to search console here, so all you need is just your Google account. You don't need any other thing. Once you have your Google account, so you come here and say start now. I already have an account, so it will just log me in. So say start now, and you can see website that I've added. So if you look here, you will see websites that I've added, and you see how they are doing. So you can see this now. You can see it's telling me this is a new website that I'm working on. Say it has total web click within, I think that should be within the last 28 days I doing it. So now look at this place now. You can add properties that, so you can see this one now. This one, you say it's not verified. This website is not yet verified. You know, during that time that I connected, it connected it to search console, but it's not yet verified. So I cannot see what is happening on that website, how it's doing, whether people are clicking from free, you know, from the search. Maybe I'm getting clicks. So I can click here now to verify it. Click on this. So when I click on this, it will ask me to verify the website, the property. So this is what I need to do to download this. So HTML file. You say I should upload HTML file, but what if I want to use another this thing? So I can say I want to use domain provider name. I want to use, so you say I should do what? Select a record. So I should add a txt record here. So I'm going to click here. So I'll copy this one. Then all I need to do is go back to this my inter server and then go to cPanel here. So I'll go to cPanel in this place, and I will have to go to under domain. So if I go to domain here and I'll go to zone editor, under domain here I'll go to zone editor. Now under the zone editor, you can see that these are the records that we have there. These are the records that I have in this place. Okay, so this particular one here, I will click on manage. This is my website domain. I'll click on manage. So if I click on manage, I will see the records under that particular one, and then I will say I want to add the record. So it will ask me to type here. So what type of record? I will come here. They say I should put a txt record, right? So I'll put that value that I copied. I'll paste it here, and here the valid zone name, I'll just put the name of the website, which is Wordpress tutorial.com.ng. So I'll put this here. I'll paste it here. Okay, so I'll leave this one the same, and then I will say save record. So it has been added successfully. So you can see that now it has been added successfully. Now after like 30 seconds, if I go back there now, where is it? Overview here. So if I try to verify now, in few seconds it should find that that txt record. So you can see ownership verified. So it's now sure. Google can now verify, and if I click go to properties now, this will change from this, and you can see, but because I've just linked it, no information. But after like 3-4 days, you'll be able to do what? To see what is happening on that website. But not just like that, you need to put your sitemap. How do you put your sitemap? Come to this place here, this place where it says sitemap. So then go back to your website here. Let's go back to our SEO. Okay, let me use, which one do I? Okay, let's use this one now and go back to rank math SEO. So we go to dashboard here, or go to sitemap settings, or go to sitemap settings here, sitemap settings. So you can see say your sitemap index can be found here. So click here. I hope you are seeing it. You say your sitemap can be found here. So you point to it, just click, it will open in another tab here. So all you need to do is come to this place and just highlight everything here. So what you need to do is you can even just remove this. I think it normally has so the first part, but if it doesn't have, if you come to this place, you can see it say okay, the first part of it is already there, so you put that ending part, paste, you can see this here, and say submit. So once you submit this, it will enable, you can see submitted successfully. So it will enable Google to go through your site within the next few minutes. If you come back here, you see that it will tell you how many pages have been discovered, and then it will start their both will start crawling your website, and it will enable anytime you update your website, you change something new, the bot will always continue coming there to check, and then it will be updating. And from your overview here, so from your overview, you can see discovered pages that it has not discovered any page. Within few minutes, it will do all of that. So from your overview now, you will now be able to do what? To check, to monitor how you are getting free traffic, how you are getting clicks from free traffic through Google. So these are different ways, these are the things you need to do to put your business at the top of Google search, to ensure that people find your website that you have just created, so that it will not just be that only you and your grandma like somebody said, that will be viewing your website that you have created. All right, so that is it. In the next lesson, we'll be talking about WordPress security. See you in the next lesson.